Now my eye's watering. Stop watering. Hi, I'm Kate and welcome to my channel. So it's Sunday, time to talk new makeup yet again. So let's dive right in. I'm gonna scooch over, leave some room up here to put pictures of the things I'm talking about, and I'll be right back. All right, let's just get Colourpop out of the way right away, but they are coming out with some cheek quads. I don't hate the look of these. I think I've said it before though, when it comes to cheek products, I prefer singles because if I get a palette, inevitably there's one or two products that I'm not gonna use anyways, and then I just feel like I don't get my money's worth on those products. I'd rather buy singles of the specific items that I know that I want. But it looks like these each have 4 products, so a highlight, a couple blushes, and then kind of a bronzy blush that could be used for either or. They are available now. They look pretty, but it's gonna be a pass for me. Another super unnecessary release from Morphe. So another 35 pan palette. I think last week we talked about the 35O reformulation. This one looks like, what is it, the Boss Mood that has like some greens and purples, and then, okay, so this is the 35D Desert Bouquet Artistry palette. It's 35 shades. There are some greens and purples that pop, but if you look closely, it's really mostly neutrals. I really am not a fan of Morphe's formula, so it's definitely a pass for me, and I just have not been liking really big palettes, so pass. Alright, so Bite Beauty is launching some cream blushes. So these come in just like a little component infused with papaya extract. They're $32 a piece. There are 4 shades. They look pretty shimmery. I don't really like a shimmery blush. Yeah, it's a pass for me, but I like Bite Beauty. I've liked a few other products that I use, but yeah. Alright, Fenty is launching an eye brightener. This is launching May 7th. It's $25. Looks like a good range of shades, as Fenty is known for. Yeah, they look nice. Right, Makeup Maniacs is launching a palette. So this is $28 US. It is a 12 shade palette. It looks very like Valentine's, like the reds and pinky purples. Not something that I need, but swatches look really vibrant. It looks pretty if you're someone into, you know, reds and purples. Neither of which are colors that I use a lot, but yeah. Alright, Glam Atrix has 2 new multi-chromes. These look really beautiful. They are $17.99 a piece, so not cheap, but there's Luster, which is that purple shade, and Gleam, which is the shade below. That looks really pretty. I think they're based in Australia, so yeah, probably not something I'll pick up, but these do look really pretty. Alright, here's something that I've already purchased a couple from Black Moxie Cosmetics. So I'm actually wearing some Black Moxie products on my eyes today. That really sheer shiny shade is from their Pastel Obsessions palette, and their singles that I have are really beautiful as well, but I picked up 3 of these, so I'm excited for, I have no idea when they're going to ship, but they look really beautiful. So I picked up the blue gold shade, I picked up a yellow shade, and then one that's kind of a shifty shade. I don't remember the name of it, but I'll definitely be sharing those in a future video, so I'm excited to see those. They also came out with some loose pigments as well. This is their Sunset collection, and they're priced really well. Their single shadows are like $8-9, so yeah. Right, I guess I missed a Morphe collection. Morphe is having a second round with Coca-Cola, so another Coca-Cola collaboration. I'm not interested at all. If you look closely, it's pretty much all neutrals with like 4 pops of color. However, the packaging is really cute. It's like a 1970s themed Coke packaging, so that's cute, but again, I've shared my feelings on Morphe's formula, and yeah, not for me. This is a release that I'm really excited about, just for what it is. Again, I probably won't pick anything up, but Juvia's Place is releasing a bronze collection. So there's a really pretty warm toned eyeshadow palette. If you want good pigmented eyeshadows at a good price, you can't go wrong with Juvia's Place. The quality is fantastic, the price is right. So this looks really pretty. I just don't need any more warm toned eyeshadows right now, but there are a bunch of bronzer duos from very fair to very deep. So the eyeshadow palette is $14 and the bronzer duo is $18. And then there's lip glosses for $13 a piece, and lipstick, mini liquid lipstick for $10, and lip liner for $10. So it looks like a really beautiful collection. I think it's a great idea. I just picked up a Patrick Ta bronzer, so I don't need new bronzer. Looks really nice. Dragon Beauty has some new lip product releases. So there are liquid lips, glosses, and lip liners. So you can get a trio for $42. So it looks like there's 4 different shades, or 2 different shades. 2 different shades. Mamacita and Moxie. Mamacita is that red shade and Moxie is that pale pink. So yeah, a set of 3 products for $42. Not a brand I've tried, not a brand that I plan to try anytime soon. Right, so Copacetic has a new palette coming out. So this is a collaboration with Rocky Makeup. I follow her on Instagram and she does some really fun, colorful looks. They've released just like the outside packaging of it. It's called the Streamside palette. I'm excited to see the inside. Looking at Rocky's picture of announcement, it's like yellow, green, and blue. So possibly something really colorful and fun. I haven't tried Copacetic. They've had a lot of products even just in this last year that are really, really pretty and really, really tempting. So we'll see what this palette looks like once it's revealed. All right, Shine by SD has a new collection coming out in May. It is the Dynasty collection, so some really beautiful iridescent multi-chrome shadows. I haven't tried the brand yet, but it looks really pretty. Right, DJs Unique Boutique has a loose pigment bundle. So it's the Take Me to the Beach bundle inspired by Florida. So there are 3 mattes and 3 shimmers. They come with little sifters. The bundle is $24. So I guess not bad for 6 shades. Right, Peachy Queen is a brand that I feel like I'm talking about almost every week. But they have the Thank You for Being a Friend palette. So it's $29, you know, pretty pastel, like a pop of neon yellow, a couple of deeper shimmers. That's kind of puzzling to me. I feel like, at least for me and my style, I would much rather have deeper mattes and brighter shimmers, like the Golden Gals. So cute, but not for me. All right, Mother Pat has some new products coming out. So some really beautiful blushes. These are Divine blushes that enliven the skin, whatever that means. So there's 9 shades of these blushes, and it looks like a new eyeshadow quad. Very basic. That's a pass for me. Highlighter, lip products. I don't need any blushes right now. I have so many beautiful ones that I'm trying to get use out of, but these look lovely. Right, I Heart Revolution has another Disney princess themed palette. It looks like this one is Ariel, the Little Mermaid. So the Ariel palette is $20 US, a highlighter for $10, and a lip topper for $7. I don't like palettes that, first of all, like open and have products on both sides, and then have a mix of cheek products and eye products. That's just me. I just don't like that. Not for me. Colorful, but boring at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but it's very colorful, lots of different colors, but it just looks, I don't know, dull? Yeah. All right, so this looks interesting. It looks really big and not easy to store, but it is from Swedish Reality Cosmetics, and it is a giant palette. It's the Monster Shakes eyeshadow palette. So there's 30 shades, 22 mattes, 8 shimmers. I don't see a price. I believe it's available now, however. And this looks really pretty. I like the mix of colors. I mean, it does look like there's a few that would look similar on the eye, but I don't know, some really fun bright colors. Not for me. I don't need a 30 pan palette that doesn't store easily, but looks fun. Right, Profusion is a brand that I feel like I don't hear about very often, but they have a new collection coming out. So this is the Love You to the Moon collection. So there's a palette that looks really bright and fun. All right, so it's available now. There's a really big palette, there's a smaller palette, and then there's some glitters. I feel like Profusion is hit or miss. It's really affordable, really cheap. Like their big palettes, I think are only $10. For that price, the quality is pretty good. I haven't held on to anything that I've tried from them. I don't love the triangle pans. However, I like that there's not a lot of wasted space in there. So not for me, but it looks fun and colorful and affordable. Right, Charlotte Tilbury has some new palettes out. So these are those combo eye face palettes. Again, I don't like when everything's together, but if you're more of like a minimalist when it comes to makeup and you like to have everything in one convenient spot, I guess they're cute. All of the shades are labeled with like what they're for. Face, 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 cheek, eye, and what part of the eye and face. And so these are $75 for 3 eyeshadows, a bronzer, highlight, and a blush, and a face powder. So I mean, I suppose if you're buying those separately, cost adds up as well. But again, I just don't like all my products together like that. So it's a pass for me. All right, Maybelline has a new Fit Me product. So this is a tinted moisturizer in the Fit Me line. So it's like $8 US, super affordable. I like a good tinted moisturizer, especially going into the summer, just something lighter weight on the face. So I might try this out if it goes light enough for me. I find sometimes with drugstore brands, I can't get things quite light enough. Like in most CoverGirl foundations, I go with the lightest shade and it still isn't quite light enough to match my neck. So we'll see, I'm curious. All right, so Suva has a couple new Doodle cake liners. So I have the Doodle that's just black and white split pan. I thought I wouldn't like the split pan, but It's pretty easy to keep a brush concentrated on one side of it, but these two are really bright and fun. One is like a hot pink, hot orange, and then the other is a really vibrant yellow and blue combo. These look really cute. Right, so there's another sneak peek from the Sydney Grace and Temptalia collab, and I don't know how I feel about it. Like, it looks pretty, but it doesn't quite get me the way I was hoping it would. We'll see. I feel at the same time like it's been being sneak peeked and teased for so long that it's like, oh, this is still a thing. So I want to just see it all together. See, I think it's 3 palettes that can like kind of go together. I need to just see that and stop seeing sneak peeks. But I haven't really tried much from Sydney Grace. I think I have a handful of singles, but I haven't tried any of their palettes. I think it was one of the brands that I talked about in a video as a brand I would like to try more from. So we'll see. Like a few of those like kind of duochrome shades up near the top look really pretty, but in terms of like the teals and purples, I have what I need. I don't really need anything more. I don't know. We'll see. KBD is releasing some cream blushes. So it's a liquid gel blush, available in 4 shades, $26. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the liquid blushes. At least the few that I've tried, I don't love. Like, I like a cream blush or a powder blush or those together. So not for me. Looks like some pretty shades though. And the last thing I want to talk about today is from BH. We have the Next Birthstone palette. Another disappointment for me. Like, these have really bummed me out. So this is the May edition and it's emerald. I love greens. I wear greens several times a week. It's probably my favorite color to wear on the eye. And this isn't it. It isn't it. So there's 3 greens in the emerald palette. The 2 shimmers look very similar. I know that they have different tones, but it's not going to be different enough in my mind to warrant 2 shades like that. The one green matte is just a really dark, like rich khaki green, which again, it's a beautiful color green, which I already have in the Melt Gemini and Kaleidos palette. I have plenty of that color, but where's like the vibrant emerald green? It's not there. And then these warm brownie colors, and again, I feel like every month I say the same thing, like this could have been so good. It could have been so good. And they're only $9, so they're super affordable. And I still wish that one big pan was split into 2. Don't see the point of that. Yeah, this is a really easy pass for me. Well, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, leave a comment below, let me know what you're picking up this week, and I'll see you soon.